welcome to yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 30-minute basic flow practice. We're going to go ahead and begin our practice today in a seated position. I'm just going to start by sitting up tall, bringing our wrists to our knees, allowing your palms to face the ceiling. And you start to draw your chest upward, draw the shoulders back, and allowing them to soften down towards your mat or towards your hips. And try to set your shoulders over your hips and start to breathe in and out through the nose. So you've got the option here of closing your eyes and just focus on your breath. Taking nice, slow breaths in, and expanding the chest as you soften through your shoulders, and long, slow breaths out. Allowing our belly to expand as you breathe in. And as you deepen, maybe allowing the heart to lift, the chest to expand. And just deflating through the belly as you breathe out. So as you breathe in, bring your length back to the spine. And as you breathe out, soften downwards. On your next exhale, we're going to pause, release the hands alongside the body, draw the shoulders back, and blink your eyes open. And then slowly inhale the arms overhead, reaching towards the ceiling, and then exhale the hands to heart center, softening the shoulders back. Inhale, press the arms forward, reach back up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, release the hands alongside the body again. And just once more, inhale, drawing your arms overhead. Exhale, bringing the hands together. Inhale, press forward, reach back up. And on the exhale, release the hands down. Then sitting tall, bring your right hand behind you and your left hand to the right knee. Press down to lift your heart up as you inhale. And twisting on the exhale, holding here. And just slowly come undone, switching sides. Right hand to that left knee. Lengthen as you breathe in, engaging the belly. Twisting as you breathe out. Just slowly come back to neutral position. We're going to transition onto our hands and knees. Start by walking your hands under your shoulders, and bringing the hips over the knees. Claw the mat with your fingers. Press the shoulders back. Inhale, lower the belly. Shine the chest forward. Exhale, round, tucking the tail under. And again, inhale. And exhale. Once more, breathing in, breathing out. Just sink back into your child's pose. Just draw the forehead to the mat, allow your elbows to come down. And then we're going to keep the knees just parallel. So if they're wide, shift them close together. Allow your toes to separate. Lengthen your hands towards the front of the mat. And then glide forward, floating the feet as you breathe in and lowering your hips. Pressing back as you breathe out. And just twice more. Inhale, flex the feet, dropping your hips, lifting your heart. Exhale, rounding back. On your next inhale, just bring the shoulders over the wrists, tuck your toes. Exhale, push back into down dog. Gazing towards the toes, slowly begin to pedal the feet out. Just go ahead and soften your right knee. Push the left heel down and try to lengthen your hands so that your chest is pressing towards the straight leg. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, switching legs. Pushing your chest towards that straight right leg. Lengthen your arms. You're going to come back to neutral. Float the heels. And then press them down. Keep the heels lifted this time. Just start to walk your way forward. Moving all the way to the top of the mat. And allowing the knees to soften once you get there. Allowing your head to hang. You start to engage the belly and just slowly roll your shoulders up before releasing the shoulders back down. Tucking the chin a little bit more. And then taking our palms to our shins. Press the chest forward as you breathe in, folding as you breathe out. Once more, inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold, and then rolling up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Draw your hands up towards the ceiling and hook the thumbs together. You're going to pause here to suck in the belly, lengthen the arms, spreading the fingers as you do, and drop the shoulders. Ground through the left heel as you stretch your arms over to the right. Come back to the center. Ground through the right heel as you stretch your arms over to the left. Come back to the center. Start to suck your belly button in. Press your hips forward and gaze up. Pulling your shoulders down into your back body. And then inhaling your hands to heart center. Pausing here. Grounding the left foot. Draw the right knee up as you exhale. And press your shoulders back and down. Flex the right foot. And stay here or guide the right knee out to the side. And slowly bring it back to the center. And we're going to step the right foot back at an angle, setting up for our warrior one. So you want those right toes to point towards 1 o'clock. You're going to take the hips and square them towards the front of the mat, and then lengthen the back leg by pushing into your back heel. Sink into the front knee, reach the arms overhead. Once again, pull the shoulders down into your back body, shoot the fingers upwards, sink a little bit lower into that warrior one, keeping the length in the back leg, and drawing your right hip forward, maybe slightly moving the left hip back. So try to ground through the outside of that back foot. See if you can sink a little bit lower as you gaze up. Inhale, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, jet plane the hands back, bringing the weight into that front left leg. Inhale, take the arms back up towards the ceiling for warrior one. Exhale, floating the hands back. Once more, take a nice deep inhale as you reach up. Exhale, reach back and hold. Interlace the fingers, kiss the palms together, and press your shoulders back. And then try to draw the chest towards the inside of your left thigh. And releasing your hands down, we're going to shuffle the left foot to the center, bringing our hands on either side of that left foot. Pick up your back heel, maybe step the right foot back for our lunge. And we're going to lower the hips here, tap the right knee to the mat. And press it back, lower, lift, and then just slowly lower all the way down. Untuck the toes and slowly come up. Take the arms overhead. Goalpost the hands. Engage the belly and reach back up to the ceiling, drawing the palms together, and exhale the hands to the heart. So softening your shoulders and tucking the belly. Take your twist to the left side, maybe trying to bring that right elbow to the knee. Press the palms together to draw the thumbs towards the center of the chest. But if you want to modify, you can always just take that right hand to the outside of the left thigh. And staying upright, wrap the left hand behind the back. So twisting to the left, grounding through the left foot. So inhale to lengthen your spine, deep breaths in through the nose, exhale to soften. And then we're going to release the hands, take them back overhead, and then float them back down. Tuck your back toes, and shift back to lengthen, and straighten your front leg. Try to soften the shoulders, tuck in the chin. Release any tension through the neck and through the shoulders. Then gazing forward, shift back into a lunge position, tuck your back toes, and pick up the back knee. We're going to rock back and baby step or step your right foot all the way up to meet the left. Take your opposite elbows, soften the knees. Allow the head to hang and gently swing your upper body side to side like a rag doll. And gradually bring yourself to stillness as you release the hands. And keep the arms extended, keep the chin tucked. Engage the belly and soften the knees some more. On your next inhale, we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Pull the shoulders up towards the ears and then press the shoulders back and down. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, releasing down. One One more time, take a nice deep inhale and exhale, releasing. We're going to take our fists, press the knuckles into the low back, suck in the belly, and push the elbows and shoulder blades towards each other, allowing your hips to move forward. And then come back into a neutral position and release the hands back alongside the body. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale into heart center. Twice more. Inhale, add a slight back bend as you gaze up. Exhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Draw the belly in. Take an even bigger back bend as you breathe in. And on the exhale, anchor the right foot. Draw the hands to the heart. Let the left knee come up. Peel the shoulders back over the hips. Ground through the right big toe. And flex the left foot. Option to open the knee out to the side. Come back to the center. And then just step your left foot back on an angle as we set up for Warrior One. So adjust the feet, maybe take a wider base. You want your left toes to point towards 11. I'm going to push back into that back heel, sink into that front knee, and try to square the hips to the front of the room. Draw the trunk to the front of your mat. Take the arms overhead. And then as you sink, allow the shoulders to slide down into your back body. Keep pushing into your back heel. And that pressure in the back foot presses you forward into that front right knee. Spiral the trunk forward. Gazing up as you inhale and floating the hands back as you exhale. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, flow the hands back. And once more, breathing in. As you breathe out, reach back, interlace the fingers, lift the heart as you breathe in, and fold inside the leg as you breathe out. And just slowly begin to release your hands down. We're going to shuffle that right foot to the center, pick up the back heel, and step your left foot back. So we're going to find ourselves in a deep lunge. So allow the hips to sink down, tap down with the left knee, and then lift. Twice more, lowering, lifting, and then lowering all the way down. Untuck the back toes, push into your right foot, come up into your modified lunge. And we'll extend the arms up, draw the shoulders down and back, and then spreading the fingers, dial your pinkies in, and sink a little bit lower as you gaze up. Allow your shoulders to soften away from your ears. Ground the right foot. And then as you come up, inhale the hands to the heart, suck in the belly. On the exhale, twist to the right, and press the thumbs to heart center. Or we can modify, come upright, take the left hand to the right thigh and wrap the right hand behind the back. Releasing your hands back overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. Release the hands down as you breathe out. Tuck the back toes. And shifting back, lengthen your front leg. Bowing forward, maybe curling the toes for a deeper stretch. Coming back into that lunge. Let's draw the right knee back to join the left this time. Bring the toes together. Widen the knees. Start by shifting down to your forearms, bringing the fingertips together in prayer, and then pressing the hips towards the heels, and letting the forehead rest on the mat. So keep sinking the chest back and draw your thumbs to the base of the neck. Keep drawing your belly in. Push the shoulders back and see if just your elbows can inch forward a couple more inches out in front of you. Just slowly release the hands, letting your forearms, your elbows rest on the mat. And just try to really soften through the shoulders. And stay empty at the bottom of that next exhale. Take a half breath in, engaging the belly. Take a full breath in, expanding the chest. And sigh your breath out. Once more, inhaling halfway. Pressing into the palms, inhale all the way. Side out. Gazing forward, press the palms down. Inhale the shoulders over the wrists, tuck your toes, and then find your down dog on the exhale. Shift the feet back into a neutral position. So you want that dollar bill in between the big toes. You're going to claw them out with the fingers and lengthen the arms out. Put a tiny micro bend in the knees. Try to squeeze the chest back towards your thighs. Bringing our ears inside the shoulders. And then from here, widen the feet. Take your pinky toes to the edge of your mat. And just walk your hands back, just about a third of the way, pushing the heels down. Center the right hand. And slide the left hand over towards the right leg. If you're in your practice, gaze under the right arm. Take an inhale. On the exhale, come undone. You're going to center the left hand. Slide the right hand over to the left leg, maybe gazing under that left arm, pulling it through on the left leg. Breathing in. And releasing the hands forward as you breathe out. Then just walk your hands all the way back. So we've got a nice wide legged forward fold here. Maybe grab opposite elbows, soften the knees, swaying from side to side. And then coming to stillness. You're going to widen the toes out, turn the heels in. Just transition into your version of a squat. So one thing you can do is if you have something to stack like blocks of books, you can sit on top of your blocks of books. We sink down into our squat. Draw the elbows inside the thighs, press them open. Drop the shoulders, lift the heart. Not worried if the heels are up or down. And just opening through the hips, pressing the knees open. And try to sink the hips a little bit lower, the tail a little bit lower. Take a nice deep breath in. Releasing the hands down as you breathe out. And staying low as you breathe in. Start to fold up as you breathe out. And we'll heel toe the feet in, but keep them wider than the hips. Press your palms against your shins. Breathing into a flat back. And then folding forward. Soften the knees a lot. Try to reach your fingertips towards the floor. And maybe take your two-piece fingers around the big toes. Keep a nice bend in the knees. Keep engaging the belly. Allow your hips to sink as you look forward. Breathing in. And then fold, straighten the legs as you fold. Breathe out. Elbows out to the side. And again, spin your elbows in, gaze forward, dropping the hips as you inhale. And then folding on the exhale. Release the hands, shuffle the feet closer together, find a more neutral position, soften the knees, and just roll up one vertebra at a time, bring the shoulders back to your ears, and then pressing the shoulders down into your back body. And again, draw the shoulder blades together, bring your hands to the lower back, start to engage the belly. As you inhale, press the hips forward as you retract the shoulder blades, looking up. Exhale, come back to neutral. Move the hands to the hips. Draw the right leg up, press your shoulders back and flex the right foot. Holding here, creating length through your left heel to the crown of the head. And then extend the right leg, take a step forward, soften the right knee, and float your back leg up. Try to dial the toes down to square the hips, press your shoulders back and shine the chest forward, and then lengthen the arms, either reaching back or to the side for that full expression of Warrior 3, reaching forward. Plug your shoulders back, draw the belly in, push through the heel. Bring your hands to the heart, step the feet back together, and then step your left foot forward. Actually, bring your hands to the waist, draw the left knee up. Flex the foot, retract the shoulder blades, engage the belly, and then extend the leg. You're going to lift. And then slowly lower. Soften the knee, hinge forward, and slide your right foot back. Dialing your toes down, pressing the shoulders back. Option to jet plane or airplane the hands, or keep the hands on the waist. Or maybe full expression of Warrior 3, reaching forward and pushing through the heel. Draw the hands to the heart, Step the feet back together. And just finding our way to the top of your mat. Take the arms overhead, taking your left wrist as you breathe in, folding to the right side as you breathe out. I'm going to pause here, and soften the left knee, and just fold your arms down towards the right foot. Come all the way up on the left side, drop your shoulders, switch wrists, lengthen as you breathe in, and reach to the left as you breathe out. I'm going to gaze towards that left foot, soften the knee, fold down. I'm going to extend both hands overhead. Take a slight back bend, come all the way down. Take a half lift, and then find your plank. Coming into a high push-up position, we'll take a modified plank, letting the knees come down. If the wrists need a break, you can move to your fists instead. But otherwise, claw them out with your fingers, soften the shoulders back, turn the elbows in, bring your shoulders over the wrists. And then engage the belly and slowly lower. Try to keep the elbows close to the ribs as you come down to your stomach. And then take the hands back so your palms face up, suck in the belly, roll the shoulder blades together. And as you inhale, try to lift everything up off the mat. Gazing down, retracting the shoulder blades, lengthening the feet, the fingers, the toes. And when you're ready, bring the hands forward. Bring your forehead down. And take a nice deep inhale. And just let everything go as you exhale. Soften your shoulders, soften the belly. And then start to bend the knees and flex the feet. Engage the belly and windshield wipe the knees side to side for a few breaths. And then lowering the feet back down. Just place the hands underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers, press your palms down, roll your shoulders back, tuck your elbows in, gazing down, suck in the belly, inhale, lifting, keep pushing your shoulders back, keep hugging your elbows in, exhale, lower. A little bit higher this time, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lifting, suck the belly in, slowly lower on the exhale, and let your knees, feet come up, hug your elbows in, cupcake the fingers, or bring the palms off of the mat. Elbows into the ribs, gaze down, and start to push your elbows up towards the ceiling. And draw the shoulder blades together. And take one more deep inhale through your nose, lifting a little bit higher. And on the exhale, then lower. Just come back down. And let your right arm extend out in front of you. Roll to your right side so that your right ear rests on the shoulder. And then either cupcake the fingers next to the chest or make a fist next to the chest for support with your left hand. I'm going to roll to that right hip. And maybe cupcake the right fingers and let your right ear move away from that shoulder. Maybe hover the left leg and stay here. Engage the core belly, soften the shoulders. If you want a little bit more, you can let the right leg come up too. Feel free to rest the ear on the shoulder if you need to. If you want to engage the core or challenge the core a little bit more, you can let the left hand reach up. Sucking the belly in, floating the feet for 3, 2, and on 1. We're going to roll back to the stomach. Bring the right hand in, reach your left hand out, rolling to your left side, your left hip. And then that ear rests on the shoulder. Letting your right fingers or fists be next to the chest. Stack the legs, stack the thighs, float the top leg, float the bottom leg, maybe lift the ear, engage the belly and soften the shoulders. Option to try to cupcake the left fingers, option to reach the right arm up. Draw the belly in, softening through the shoulders, lifting a little bit higher. And just slowly come undone. Find yourself back to your stomach. Or gently in the hands back. Turn the gaze to one side. Allow your shoulders to soften. Allow everything to soften. Take a few resting breaths here. Lifting the head and turning the gaze in the other direction. And when you're ready, draw the gaze back towards the center. And bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. And pressing to lift. Tuck the toes. Inhale, glide forward, anchor through the palms, and on the exhale, finding your down dog. Centering the left foot, drawing the right leg up, and bending the knee. And then drawing that right knee towards the right wrist. I'm going to place it down, inch the left knee back. Try to square your hips towards the front of the mat. Try to guide the right foot over to the left a little bit more. And then just start to lengthen the spine and lower the shoulders, breathing in, pressing into that top left foot. And then maybe lowering as you breathe out. Maybe shifting to your forearms, maybe staying with the hands planted under the shoulders and lowering your hips. Maybe seeing if you can sink a little bit closer to the mat. Soften the shoulders from the ears. As you exhale, start to plant the hands, and then inhale your way back up. We're just going to draw all the way over to that right side so that our right hip is grounded. Flex the foot, bring your hands on either side of your body, and just let your knees windshield wiper towards the back of the mat, letting your left knee come down, your right knee come down, and then twisting or reaching towards that right, bottom right corner. So lengthen as you inhale, and exhale, come undone. And we're just going to unravel the same way we came in, swaying to the front of the mat, planting the hands to the top, sending your left foot back, tucking the toes and picking up that back knee, and pushing back into your down dog. Center the right foot, inhale the left leg to the ceiling before bending the knee and opening the hip. And then guiding that left knee towards your left wrist. We're going to inch the foot over. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lower. Try to square your hips towards the front of your mat. Try to soften the shoulders back towards your hips. Pressing the top of the right foot into your mat as much as we can. Taking nice deep breaths in. Pressing the shoulders back as we do so. Long, slow breaths out. And then walk your hands underneath your shoulders. And draw the weight into that left side. We're going to open all the way towards the right. Reach that left arm out. Press back up as you inhale, and as an exhale, we're going to unravel back to the front of our mat. And just go ahead and come all the way down to your back and extend your legs. And take your right hand to your stomach, your left hand to the heart. Allow your shoulders to melt into your mat. Allow your feet to fall open and engage the belly. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Close your eyes and sigh it out. Once more, breathing in. Sighing out. We're going to bring the feet to the floor, point the knees to the ceiling, and release the hands alongside the body. As you inhale, press your hips up. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, press up as high as you can.
Ground the shoulders, puff up your chest. Take a slow lower down as you exhale. And lengthen the arms overhead, point the toes, stretching from top to toes. We breathe in, softening as you breathe out. And guide the knees back, hug the knees back into the chest and gently sway from side to side. When you're ready, we're going to fall to one side and find a fetal position. And then close your eyes and walk yourselves up into a comfortable seat. And bring your hands to heart center, press the shoulders down into your back body, and sit up nice and tall, bowing forward slightly, engaging the belly and pausing at the bottom of that next exhale. So stay empty, soften your shoulders, engage your belly, and then take one long deep breath in through your nose. Fill all the way up to the top, retract the shoulder blades, and then sip in just a little bit more, and slowly sigh it out. Namaste.